how to add more projection to your voice. I come from an operatic background. I've sung in theatres which hold over 2,000 people. And in the classical world, microphones are very rarely used, so you have to project your voice to the audience members way up the back of the theatre. Classical singing often gets a bad rap when talked about in a contemporary world. What classical singers do very well is support and project their voice. This is often something that contemporary singers lack because of their reliance on using microphones. What I'm going to do today is take some classical techniques and apply them to modern singing. Projection and power starts from support. What I mean by support is giving your voice a solid grounded base, a foundation to build power. The support for your voice starts in your lower body, your hips and lower abdominal muscles. I was walking our dog Holly with my wife Belinda recently, and we were discussing supporting the voice. Belinda is a singer too, so we often talk about all these things. She said that when she was learning to sing, her teacher compared support similar to the muscles you have to tense if you are busting to go to the toilet. Support comes from tensing the muscles in your lower abs and hips. It is fine to have tension in your lower body. Any tension higher than your belly button, though, is going to create breathing problems. When you combine this support with an expanded rib and upper abdominal position, you will create the perfect environment to give your breath power and projection. I'll demonstrate the difference between a supported tone and an unsupported tone. I'll do it in both a classical and contemporary style. First, in an unsupported tone. De vieni alla finestra, o mio tesoro. Although my tone was pleasant, there was no way it could project over an orchestra to the person at the back of the theatre. I'll sing the same phrase now with support. De vieni alla finestra, o mio tesoro. There was no extra effort required from my throat to sing with that power. The projection and power came from the support of my lower body. I'll sing something more contemporary now to show you that you can apply support to modern singing. First, without support. It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing, hallelujah. That's an acceptable tone if you are singing with a microphone and have the services of a great sound engineer. However, if you don't want to rely on technology, you can get a powerful projected tone by using support. It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing, hallelujah. To finish with, I want to share a few tips and tricks I use to get my students to sing with more projection. Tip number 1, lengthen your focus point when you sing. If you are reading off a sheet of music or singing to your teacher in the same room, you aren't going to project your voice because your focus is close to you. Focus on something much further away and sing to that specific point. There is a lamppost across the street from my teaching studio, which I get my students to sing to. It's been serenaded many times and it instantly makes a huge difference to their projection and power. Tip 2. Combine the focusing technique with a few strong shh sounds and some energized hey sounds to get even better results. Learn to support your voice from your lower abdomen and hips and you will develop an incredibly powerful and projected voice.